It's commonly known that agents are considered connectors in their community, and we have Kim Giannone here with us, who's the manager of our #1 team in Costa Rica, and she's going to share a little bit with us about how she's used her sphere of influence to create some movement, especially in the Facebook arena. So Kim, why don't you introduce yourself and then tell us a little bit about your success stories with the Facebook pages that you've created.
Sure. So Kim Giannone, Paradise Investment Team with Hannah and Sean at the REMAX Oceanside in Jaco, Costa Rica. So for years, actually, I've always created Facebook groups and pages, just random, to connect with people. I started a long time ago with I was cyber schooling my children here in Costa Rica, and I wanted to connect with other moms. So I created a group called Costa Rica Expats with teens that homeschool or cyber school. Very random, never solicited any followers or anything. It's just organic, and people post on there. I have some schools posting on there that have Spanish classes, or I have parents reaching out to me asking, you know, hey, I see you did it. How did you do it? And tell me about the school. And actually made some really good connections. I have people actually moving here because of the information that I provided. So it was pretty awesome. I started another really random group. I was selling my car, and you know, there's tons of sites that you pay for in Costa Rica, and you know, I just thought, you know, I'll just start my own. So it's called Buy and Sell Cars in Costa Rica, and it's got 433 followers today. Crazy. Again, non-solicited, just people randomly clicking on it and asking to join, and I kind of keep an eye on it, making sure it's only cars and vehicles, and try to keep it clean. And then, you know, my latest post or group that I started was, you know, during the COVID, when everybody's at home with children. Mine are, you know, 23 and 21, so I don't have necessarily that particular worry. But, you know, what do you do with your kids? What do you do with them when they're, you know, stuck at home, and all of a sudden you're thrown in as a homeschooling parent, which you didn't count on? So it's just a simple group that says, you know, how to keep your kids busy at home. And I just post links that I find from friends, what they're doing, arts and crafts, workout videos with your kids, cooking, just anything to keep it fun. And, you know, these groups kind of, you know, do their own thing. They grow. People ask to join all the time, and it's a fun way to connect with people.
It's definitely a value added for people out there that are using the resources that you're putting, but have you seen any conversion of those connections to transfer into real estate transactions?
I have had 2 transactions out of these generic groups. One came out of the homeschooling group, and the other one came out of buying and selling cars. Somebody contacted me about a vehicle, and turned out that he had a property for sale, and I got a listing out of it. So yeah, you know, you definitely make connections. And you know what, it's nice. People don't look at it as you're trying to get their business or you're selling something. It's just a organic, hey, let me connect with you.
And you know, I really think that right now our market is changing so much, and it's the people that are embracing those changes the fastest going to be the ones to succeed. And now you have posted this on TikTok. Tell us a little bit about that, and about how you plan to use TikTok as an avenue, again, to get out into the community and to create leads for yourself.
So I went on TikTok the first time probably 4 months ago, when I was in Florida with my son, who was like, oh, Mom, please don't. No, you can't. That's not from you. That's for young people. That's not for, you know, please don't. So I didn't make I made an account, but I didn't post anything. So I found myself getting lost for like an hour, 2 hours at a time, watching these people do all these silly things on TikTok. I mean, it's jokes. I mean, they're really short videos. Some people spend, you know, hours preparing their videos, but you know, I see it as a fun way just to connect with people. And you know, how I'm going to use it, I don't really have a strategy yet, more than, you know, it's going to be something fun, and you got to make it something fun. So I really want to feature Costa Rica. So, you know, walks on the beach, sunsets, surfing, you know, that kind of stuff, just showing people what Costa Rica is really like versus just, you know, seeing pictures or going on websites. So actually, like, you know, live snippets, 2-3 minutes at a time.
So I'm going to go ahead and put on a video. I'm going to give you a chance to introduce it, maybe give us the background story. Then I'll put on the video and you can talk us through what's happening in this video.
Okay, so I was watching a morning news TV show that I do every morning, drinking my coffee, and one of the hosts on there was doing a live haircut, guided by a very famous hairdresser, and their video went out just like our Zoom call, and you know they lost connection. So the hairdresser talked this guy through how to cut his hair since we're all stuck at home and everything is closed. So his 11-year-old son gave his dad a haircut, and of course they ran out of time and we were all left in suspense, and we had to wait for the next day to see the haircut that, you know, that his son did for him. So I said, hey, that could be fun. My hair was kind of getting longer, and, you know, I always have short hair, but, you know, I said to my husband, hey, you know what, honey, why don't you cut my hair? So we went outside, and he got the clippers. As you can see, I pinned up the top there for him not to cut. My son was, you know, filming it. I have a little concerned look.
I mean, what was going through your mind?
I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. This was my first TikTok, by the way. I uploaded it to TikTok.
How much interaction did you get on this video?
Oh, I got close to 85 comments. I got tons of views. People private messaged me. Yeah, it was crazy how many people actually responded to it. And you know what? In hindsight, I put a smile on a lot of people's faces that day. And, you know, that's what I went for. I keep telling myself that.
Good way to use every opportunity. I mean, you know, and all of us need haircuts at this point. You know, I don't know if I'm going to let Sean try his hand at mine, but I am very impressed with how courageous you are. And I love how you're just getting out there and being a leader in our community. It's an inspiration to the rest of us. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you very much.